Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day with your girl, Stephanie. What's going on? Okay. It is a freaking beautiful day to be alive. I'm not even kidding. It is so gorgeous outside. I'm in Illinois and it's like 56 degrees out. So it is amazing. The dogs get to be outside. My one boy dog won't even come back inside. I've called him twice. He's been out there since like 8 a.m. And I think it's like, I don't know what time it is, 2 o'clock. And he's not coming in. He's like, no, Mom, I'm staying out here where it's nice out. So I'm gonna let him do his thing. Don't mind my comfy clothes. It's Sunday, y'all. I have shit to do, okay? I have clients' workouts to do. I wanted to hop on here because I have a really important topic to talk about. It's like 2 o'clock and I'm drinking my Boss Lady coffee. I love Sundays, y'all. I freaking love them. I do. They just touch the soul. Touch the soul a little bit different. Okay, so let's get to the point of why I'm on here and why I'm going to talk to y'all, okay? So, like I've explained in my first video, I have had a really hard time in the past dealing with negativity, negative energy. I attract negative people. Like, I'll get in more into that. Like, just how you are attracts the kind of people you end up with too, okay? So basically, I've been doing a lot to improve myself, and I'm going to give you a list of everything I've been doing that helps me. But today, I really wanted to touch base on a book that I'm currently reading that has just been blowing my freaking mind. I'm not even kidding. I can even get emotional talking about it. Like, mind blown. Like, the author is specifically writing to me in my life. And haven't read a book since college. I don't know how many years ago when I was forced to. I never even liked reading books when I was in high school, but I finally found books that I'm interested in, something that will grab my attention. And those are like the self-help books, like How to Stop Thinking Negatively, things that are going to make me improve as a person and have that inner peace that I want to. So now I've been reading every single day. There's some days here and there that I do miss it. Not miss it. I basically choose not to, those days that I'm struggling. But really it's maybe been 4 days out of, I don't know how many months. So it's really been helping me a lot to stay on track. And this book, I saw this guy, Kyle Cease, The Illusion of Money. Seriously, you guys need to get this book. I saw him on Maxed Out, and just his, which is something else I would highly recommend watching on YouTube. Max Out, Maxout, Max Out. Basically, just his energy drew me in instantly. I was like, oh my God, I love this guy's energy. He's amazing. I need to read this book that he has, because if he's that freaking awesome while he's speaking, his book's gotta be pretty kick-ass. And let me tell you, like I said, mind-blowing. Okay, so first of all, this book, basically, he's talking about how our goals can actually be setting us back and hindering us. So what we do is we have these goals in our head. I want to let me think. I'm trying to think of a good example that would pertain to everybody. Let's just say you want to be a bodybuilder. So you're fixating on being a bodybuilder. And that's all you can do. That's all you can think about. Or I want to be a doctor. And that's all you're like, I have to do this. Well, what happens is you're fixating on one thing. There could be all these other opportunities in your life that are coming your way that can make you happy besides those external things. And you're just not allowing it to happen. So basically, for me, how I take it as, I'm a freaking fixator. Fixator for sure. I am constantly trying to figure out the next thing that's going to make me happy. And while I was reading this, I got emotional because I was like, fuck, that's me. That's so me. Like, I've done kickboxing. You know, if I become a professional, like I get these things in my head, like if I become professional this, then I'll be happy. This is kind of what I'm trying to look for, these things to be in common, and now they're coming to me. So like once I get that house that I want, then I can be happy. I'll finally be able to be happy. Once I get out of debt, then I can be happy. Well, what happens is usually when we accomplish these goals, when we do finally accomplish them, it's like, shit, well, if maybe after I lose 10 pounds, I'll be able to be happy. So we're constantly picking these new goals to accomplish to make ourselves feel better. External things, like even materialistic, if I have this car, then I'll be set. And that's what it's going to take for me to be happy. And I'll talk about love too, that he talks about in here. Like, once I find my true love, then everything will work out. So we fixate on these goals and we just keep our minds on that one thing the entire freaking time. So meanwhile, you're completely probably ignoring all these other things that are coming your way in life that could be great opportunities for you and that could make you so happy just because you're so set on that one thing. So that really hit me hard. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but huge fixator here. So that's one part I really liked about this book. You guys definitely need to go get it and read it. This other part, though, about unconditional love. Oh, let me tell you. Okay, so I feel like my entire life I've been searching for that unconditional love. Like someone just to love you no matter what. They're going to take care of you. They're all this stuff. You know what I mean? Even when I was in like middle school, I was like, you know, you see those girls that have boyfriends instantly in high school and they're together forever and then they go get married and have their 15 kids, whatever, okay? Which is completely fine for them. I'm not doubting any of them. Please do not take it that way. But basically, you know, they're living the high school sweethearts, and it's kind of, society sets it up like that's what girls want most of the time. And then when we don't get it, we're like, fuck, what's wrong with me? Like, why can't I have that? And so then it kind of just starts your life to fucking shit right then and there. Because you're like, where's my Prince Charming, right? And then you go through college and you're like, you know, I want to be something special. Like, this has gone through my head. I want to be special. I want to do, like, it's always been something, I want to be special. This whole time, same thing. We're looking for things on the outside to make us feel special. When all along, it's on the inside. It's on the fucking inside. Why didn't anybody tell me this fucking years ago? Would I have listened? No. I have to go through life, the shit show of life, to finally figure it out after all the BS that you go through. That's what happens. So this is basically why I'm sharing all this information now, because I'm hoping I can help somebody figure shit out so they don't have to go through as much shit as I did. So let me just read this part that got me choked up. I started crying, okay? And I've never been an emotional person either. And now that I'm getting more like in touch with my inner self, I'm like, you know what? If you want to cry, girl, you cry. You don't have to be hard all the time. I'm not going to cry right now though, because that's a little much. But, okay, so listen to this part. This is like story time, isn't it great? Everybody take a seat. Grab your sippy cups. Okay, you ready? Okay. So this chapter is literally named Unconditional Love. And this is the very ending. And he's like, your love will catch you. Spend some time with yourself and learn to trust that you're taken care of once you stop fixing. Once you stop fixing. Trust yourself. Allow yourself to love yourself. Let yourself feel and cry through all the layers of pain you've been holding on to. That pain is calling you toward love. That pain will transform into love. Wrap yourself in your own acceptance and watch all of your chasing fall away. You can see something bigger than who you've been. Go toward that. You're an amazing human who is capable of magic. Don't spend your time living in the box that society has created. That society has created for you. Learn what you are. Leap. Booyah, y'all. Frickin' booyah. This book, speaks to me in so many ways. I could just read this every single day as a reminder. I would highly suggest getting this book. Not even kidding. I don't get anything out of this, but my goal is just to help you guys out, and what works for me might work for you, so I'm suggesting it. But seriously, I mean, that's me 100% on fixating on things, just needing to try to cover up, try to get something to make you feel good always. And what you need to be doing is just loving yourself. That's the only kind of unconditional love that's out there. And stop trying to force it, to search for it. Love yourself, because in the ending, that's who you're always going to have, is yourself and what's inside. And that's really what gives you true happiness. Nothing else will. Yes, it's so freaking nice. It'd be nice to have the vehicle you want, to live where you want to buy what you want to. All those things, what I'm gathering from this book, will come after you find that inner peace and you're giving back and you're learning to, be in nature more, love yourself, all of these things that you can just gather from this book. That is insane. I think this will definitely be a book that I'll keep going back to and reading over. Talking about those goals as well, that he, instead of setting goals, set intentions. So by intentions, finding inner peace instead of, that next fix that's going to make you feel better short term. So if it's patience for yourself, whatever it may be, setting those intentions inside that you can really focus on and work on, just through giving yourself self-love. So I just really wanted to share this with you guys. It's definitely going to help me out a lot. Will I still struggle with fixating? Hell yeah, I will. But it's not going to go away overnight. I just need to keep practicing and making it a habit and rereading this and going over it. And then so eventually I won't be fixating. But everything takes time. So I hope you guys all have an amazing Sunday. I hope you gathered something from this. Love you all. And if you guys like book reviews, please let me know in the comments below. If you want to know anything, just comment and I will give you guys a video. Love y'all.